All right, so here I'm unboxing my Elegoo 3D printer. I'm not completely sure how you pronounce that brand name. I've heard people say it different ways on people have I've watched a few different videos and people pronounce it differently in each one. Either way, Elegoo is how I'm saying it. So anyways, this is the box. This just came in on Amazon, and you see here there are four different models listed, and they put a check mark that you can barely see on the one that I got. So I got the Elegoo Mars 3D printer, and they also have a Mars Pro, Mars Pro 2, and the Mars C. So the Pro models are going to be better than the one that I bought, so I guess, and the Mars C is going to be, I think that's a lesser model. Anyways, I just got the standard Elegoo Mars 3D printer, and it is pretty cool looking. So I'm unboxing it here. It comes with a nice little manual that tells you most of the stuff you'll need to know. One thing worth noting: this did not come with resin, so you won't be able to print anything unless you have resin. So order some resin. I'm going to put a link in the description for that, but I didn't order any resin, so I wasn't able to print anything when I unboxed this. And see here, it has a nice little toolkit it comes with. We're going to go through that toolkit in a little bit. But yeah, so it comes with, it doesn't come with resin, so you won't be able to actually print anything unless you order some resin. So make sure you order resin at the same time that you order the printer. That was my mistake. That's why you're not going to see me actually printing anything. I'm not going to demo printing anything in this video, but the next video I'm going to record myself doing my very first printing. So I'm going to show you in my next video of this printer. I'm going to show you how I actually maybe not the next video that comes out on this channel because I have a ton of stuff queued up, but the next video that I'm going to be coming out, in a couple days when I get the resin in the mail, I'm going to show you how a demo of actually printing something with this printer. And I have a ton of neat stuff. I'm planning on doing all sorts of neat stuff with this. I'm going to be using it to print out like a drive cage for my NAS and things like that. But anyways, yeah. So it comes with a ton of plastic wrapped all around it. And you can see this red dome thing that comes on it. This is actually, it protects you from the UV light. I guess it basically uses UV light to cure each of the layers of resin so that it will harden, and that's meant to protect you from the UV light while it's running. And you can see it has a big arm that comes up. You can't actually see the arm yet, but there's a big arm in there. And here's a close-up of this of the window or dome or whatever you'd want to call it. But you can see it's nice and solid looking, and it looks pretty cool. I actually think this model looks amazing. I mean, that's not why you buy a 3D printer. You don't buy it because it looks. You don't buy it because of how neat it looks on your desk, but it does look pretty nice. Now you can see here, this is the arm. And actually this part here that I'm taking off isn't connected yet. It's a plate. I forget the actual term for the plate. I don't have the manual in front of me, and I'm actually pretty new to these printers myself, but this plate will actually be suspended from that arm. You can see that arm that kind of, I don't know if I should be calling it an arm, but that thing that sticks up vertically from the printer, that actually has a thing on it, a little head thing that goes up and down, and you connect that plate to that thing. And that plate is actually what your 3D model is going to be printed onto, so it's kind of like, it's printed in such a way that it's like hanging down from it, and you'll see that in any of like the demo videos that come along with this. Yeah, so now I got my camera facing down towards it, so we're going to get a closer look. And then there's the plate again. And all right, so we're going to take this off, and I believe they call this the tray, something or other. I forget the exact terms they used for everything. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, you do have to peel this plastic off before you use it. It's going to be bad if you don't. Obviously, it's going to mess up all your prints if you do forget this. So, so there's that. So I'm going to peel this off right here. And let's see. Okay, so that platform that goes on the arm is actually called the build platform, and that tank that you see me holding in my hands is called the resin tank. So I'm basically recording this audio while I watch my video. I'm basically recording it after the fact, watching the playback of the video that I recorded, because there was a ton of noise in the background while I recorded this. But and I'm actually literally reading out of the manual as I watch the video at the same time and record this audio for the video. Anyways, yeah, so that's the resin tank and the build platform. And let's see here. I think, all right, tilting the camera down again. All right, oh, there's another plastic thing you peel off of the screen. And this is a pretty nice, has a nice touch screen interface. And on the back, you'll see there's a, on the back you're gonna see there's actually a power switch, and there's the spot where you plug in both the USB drive and the power cord to power the system. And all right, here we go. Here's the toolkit. So let's take a look at the tools in the toolkit. So we have this nice scraper, they call it. It's like a little spatula-like device for scraping things off of the build platform, and definitely not for scraping the resin tank, because you'll mess it up, so don't do that. What else do we have in here? So yeah, I guess I'm gonna peel the plastic off of the, I think I fumbled around with the light there a little bit and it didn't work out. But yeah, anyways, here I am. Yeah, there's the scraper without the plastic on it. Nothing too exciting, just a scraper. There's the power cord, which is all fine and great. There's some little tools for adjusting things. I'm not sure if you'll even need those your first time using it or not. I have not actually read the manual yet, so I'm completely new to this myself. I will read, and there's the rest of there's the power adapter that goes with the power cord. So I am going to end up reading the manual before I do my first print. I haven't done my first print yet. I guess that's another plastic scraper. You get some rubber gloves and a measuring cup to measure your resin. And you get some funnels for, I guess, funneling resin into things, I think. Yeah, but before I do my first print, I'm going to go through and read the manual and probably have some more useful information for you. There is another piece for something, which I'm actually not seeing what that piece is in the manual. In any case, oh yeah, so here we go. Here's the USB drive. Now, supposedly this actually has a model on it that you can use to print something. So if you just want to test it out, there's actually a model on there. You basically plug that into the printer and just tell it to print what's on that stick, on that USB stick, and you can print it out. So basically, when you print models, you'll either design your own models or download them offline, place them on a USB drive, and plug that drive into the printer and print out whatever you want. Now, these are some Snippers that come along with it. That's for when you, it's great for when you print something out that has support. And here's some masks that come with it, because resin is supposed to be really nasty. And so they give you some masks so you don't inhale the fluids, or you don't inhale the fumes that come from the fluids. But yeah, so the Snippers are for like if you have supports and on one of your prints, like little things that are just meant to hold it up. And then once it's done printing and hardened, you want to you want to remove those things. It's easier if you see a picture of it, which I don't have on the screen now, but they're useful for that. So anyways, they're useful for removing those things. But anyways, that's basically it. This is my printer. Now basically coming up next is going to be the demo in a future video coming up really soon, as my resin comes in the mail. Don't make the same mistake I made. You're going to want to make sure you get you're going to want to make sure you order some resin with it. I actually wasn't sure which one to get, so I actually bought some Elegoo branded resin, which I guess is pretty much guaranteed to be the most compatible, most likely to work resin. I'm not an expert at picking out resins, so there might be like some generic brand resin that works better. And I haven't looked into which resins can be used yet. I will be covering that stuff in future videos once I've researched it. And I'll probably be even reviewing other 3D printers too. So there's going to be a whole lot more information coming up in the future. But at the moment, yeah, I basically just ordered some recommended resin made by this by the same company. It's coming in the mail. Once it comes in the mail, I'm going to print out some test models, have a nice video for that. So stay tuned for that. And also the other thing you might want to have on hand is isopropyl alcohol. And you're going to, what the manual says, I have not read the entire manual, but skimming over it real quick, they basically says, please use 95% or higher ethyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol to wash your model. So I guess when you're done printing it, you're going to want to wash it with isopropyl alcohol. And they tell you to get at least 95%. So I have also ordered some of that, and that's coming in the mail too. So those are the two things I would recommend if you want more information. I'm going to eventually have a write-up for this. Probably at the point where I'm probably going to publish this video before I do the write-up on it. So if you check the link in the description, if this is just a recently posted video, there's probably not going to be a whole lot at the link in the description, except just this video being embedded on that page and some maybe some other basic information. But I'm going to have a few links in the description. One to my website where I'm going to review this printer, and eventually that page is going to have all sorts of great information on it, but not yet as of the time of posting this video. But also I'm going to have some links to showing you where you can actually buy this printer on Amazon. I'm going to have some links showing you where you can, I'm going to show you this printer. I'm going to have some links for the, the pro version of this printer. I'm going to have some links for the resin that I bought, and probably for the isopropyl alcohol, just to make it easier for you. So if you want to buy any of those, if you want to buy this printer or buy any of those other things that I found that I needed, just check the links in the description. I'll have links to all of those items that you're probably going to need, and to this printer, but also to my website, giving more details about the product. So as I learn more and as I experiment more, that page that you'll find in the description on my website, I'm going to be adding, basically I'll embed this video into that page, but I'm also going to embed any other videos I come up with probably into that page, sometimes on their own page. I'm going to add tons of useful information that will, I'm just going to basically put it all on that page. And I'm also putting together a new 3D printer section on my site. I generally do general purpose tech stuff like, single board computers, Raspberry Pis, servers, coding, stuff like that, electronics, those kinds of things. So that's mostly what I cover on this channel and on my site. But I am starting out another category on my site and on this channel for 3D printing. So I'm probably going to have a playlist on this channel once I get a few 3D printing videos together, and that I'm going to be covering a lot of 3D printing stuff as well, because I think those things go together really well. Combining things like electronics, single board computers, robots, 3D printing, generally those things go together really well. And that this is the new section that's going to be on my site/channel. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff or any of that other neat tech stuff, you're going to want to definitely, subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon so you get an alert when a new video comes out, especially the video where I do my first demo print with this 3D printer. But also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. That's okay too. Any comments, criticisms, questions, anything you want to say, leave a comment down below. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully you found it useful. I know some people have done some better unboxing videos for this printer even before I recorded this. But I just wanted to make sure I had an unboxing video, and it does give you another view of all the things that come in the box, all the tools and everything else. But you can definitely expect more interesting videos coming up in the future where I actually do demos with it and where I actually show you how to do things with it. So there's going to be a lot more interesting stuff coming up. So you're definitely going to want to subscribe and hit the little bell icon, and leave a comment down below as always. And that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.